January 10th, 2024, a historical day for the financial system and also the crypto market. They told us for a very, very long time, your financial advisor, your tax accountant flooded you out of cryptocurrency. And now the SEC approved a Bitcoin ETF. Interesting, right? I thought it was a fraud. I thought it was used for money laundering. But now you have a Bitcoin ETF approved. Now what's next? There's rumor after rumor on the horizon around Ethereum ETF and supposedly maybe an XRP ETF. Well, in today's video, we're going to break that down, but we're going to get back to the fundamentals. Okay. The dopamine's over. The excitement happened. Now we got to get back to the fundamentals of true investing, being an intelligent investor, having an exit plan, and making sure we build wealth for our family. Crypto is not your retirement. I'll break that down in this video. My name is Coach JB. What I work to do is make very complex macro and microeconomic strategies very simple so the normal everyday person can implement them. As I've shared with you guys, we get thousands of messages every single day across all our platforms on a couple things. Number one, JV, what are you doing with insurance? We keep hearing about this. So I secure my wealth in Index Universal Life, tax code 7702, which is tier 1 capital. It's worked for me and hundreds of other people. So if you click the description down below, you can set up a free consultation and we're going to walk you through on exactly how I do it. There's many other products. The key is to secure your principal, secure your wealth. And I also love it because I can borrow against it tax free. But it's a conversation to really open up that conversation to help you understand diversification. That's the key to this family. So also we have a 16-page guide, absolutely free. Absolutely free. You can see exactly the blueprint as I talk about on the back end of every single video. So in the description, you can set up a free consultation with my insurance team. You can download the 16-page guide. If you want to jump right in the academy, you can apply for that as well. So let's dive into this. Yesterday was a lot of dopamine, a lot of excitement. We had our emergency meeting with our 3 Good Morning Crypto show. A lot of our team members jumped on, which was very exciting. But now we need to take a deep breath together. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is where the practice starts. The Super Bowl is coming. So the ETF was something we've been anticipating. Okay. You're going to start to see a market increase. And then if you look at the technical analysis that was done by Waters Above on our live show yesterday, he believes there's going to be a pullback. Now, all I'm focused on, if it pulls back, I'm buying more. Okay. High dollar cost average every Friday. I'm focused heavily on the upswing. Okay. So we're in January, we got February, March, April. April is going to be the Bitcoin halving. You're going to see May, June, July, and then boom, it's going to start going straight up Bitcoin. Okay. Then we're going into the presidential election November 4th. On the back end of the year, they're going to lower interest rates, which is going to, in this type of environment with hyperinflation, it's going to make your house go through the roof. It's going to make your crypto go through the roof. It's going to make precious metals go through the roof because that's devaluing the dollar and people are running to a flight to safety to preserve their wealth. You have to understand this stuff, guys, because there's swings that happen over. It's just historical patterns. That's it. It's not some magical thing that's happening that's new. It's a historical pattern that happens over and over and over again. And if you know the game, you can't be played. So we know that the US SEC approved 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs. Okay. I also want to show you something really interesting. So here we go. So BlackRock dropped ETF fees to just 0.12% for the first 5 billion in assets, 0.25 ongoing. So they're getting that 5. So that's money rushing into the system, right? So you're probably going to see a nice little increase. You're going to have you have the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, people trying to get in because of the news, because of the excitement. But then I believe it'll normalize. So then I'm going to show you this video from the Good Morning Crypto show. We got Abs, one of our greatest hosts in human history. I'm going to show you this video that he posted on over there too as well around Ripple. It's a little bit rough quality on this, but we'll take a look at it.
You're all clear. You can start trading on Thursday. How soon before you turn around and try to make other spot products for different crypto assets?
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of filings come out for Ethereum. I even think we might see something for Ripple, given the recent progress. You notice that Grayscale just added Ripple to one of their trusts as publicly traded. So it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Ripple or Ethereum spot ETFs out there.
Okay, super simple, right? So we know and we understand at a very deep level that it's coming. Okay, so on every single video on the back end right now, I'm going to share with you guys exactly what I'm doing. When I speak about things, I'm speaking from my current paradigm. Okay, I'm not speaking from reading something and bringing it here. Everything I speak about is something I'm doing. If I don't have the actually implemented, I will share with you that I'm learning about that thing. So I'll give you an example. Okay. So cryptocurrency, I've been in cryptocurrency late 2019 going into 2020. And what I do in cryptocurrency is I have an exit plan. So I dollar cost average every single day now. So every single day I dollar cost average. I buy a little bit of crypto every single day. I used to do it every Friday, but I spread it out. Every day I'm buying crypto every single day. Okay. So I have a little bit of things that I buy every single day. And I have what's called an exit plan. It's extremely important. This is how we started our wealth cycle, our first wealth cycle. So from 2020 to 2022, we had what was called an exit plan. We used to have spreadsheets. Okay. We use spreadsheets. On that spreadsheet, it had exit targets on the way up. Now we developed what's called I'll share with you the origin of this. So Crypto Cito, he was one of the people I interviewed, and he's like, "Hey, what's your exit plan?" I was like, this is early in my career doing this. And I was like, what do you mean my exit plan? He's like, you don't have an exit plan? And I'm like, well, no, I'm going to sell when it goes up. He's like, well, what? You don't sell on the way up? I'm like, no. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? So I was like, team, what do we need to do to develop an exit plan? And it made so much sense because I was indoctrinated into the system and I was just going up with the market, coming down with the market. So what we developed is a ladder exit strategy, right? So 50% I'm holding long-term. Okay. Then I'm laddering out 50% of my portfolio, 50% completely if it goes to the targets. For example, I always use XRP. So if XRP goes at $3.70, I'll exit about 10 to 15%. And there's variance in there, but it's that's emotional intelligence. So you're going to pull profits. You have to pull profits. Pull your initial investment. Now you're on house money. Now you're pulling profits. Okay. Then if it goes to $5 to $7, I'll pull another 10 to 15%. And how do I do that? We used to do spreadsheets. So we built a solution for that because we were tired of using spreadsheets. So we built it and then we developed it into what's called Merlin, the smartest way to track your crypto. So all of you guys get 30 days for free. It's in my description down below. You can see your crypto daily gains and losses in one place, and you can set up your exit strategy. There's FAQs on how to do it, videos on how to do it, and we have the best customer service, physical customer service to answer your questions. Okay. So we share with you how to set up an exit strategy as this goes up. So we got Bitcoin ETF, that's done. That's in history now. Okay. Maybe we'll have an Ethereum ETF, an XRP ETF. This stuff after the Bitcoin halving is going to go boom. And then you're going to have the presidential election. They're all going to try to get reelected. They're going to lower interest rates. If Trump does come in, I'm sure he'll lower interest rates even more, probably be pretty good for crypto. Or whatever happens, they're still going to lower interest rates, right? They've already told us that, excuse me. And that's going to make your assets go parabolic. Well, the problem is though, when it's going up, the asset managers are selling, they're gaining profits, right? And then when it goes parabolic and it hits a certain point, they're going to pull and you're going to be stuck at the top and you didn't take anything out of the market. So now you're in the depression, just like people from 2022 till we are at 2024 have been sitting pissed off. I lost all my money in crypto. I'm sitting on this. Why didn't you pull profits? That's why you got in. So think about this for just a moment. The average person retires with $300,000 in America, or has an average of 300,000. That's it. The average, there's only 294,000 millionaire accounts in Fidelity, the largest 401k holders. Think about that. So if you make $300,000 in crypto, why wouldn't you pull 150,000 out, guys? That's like a whole lifetime of someone's work for retirement. But what everybody is doing with these crypto bros, they're getting you all hyped up and they're making you think, you're going to make $1 million off $1,000, and you can. Those are very rare instances. Or maybe you're going to make, $1 million off 10,000. Well, if you do, then you better pull profits. So what I do is I pull profits, and my insurance policies are all set up ready to be max funded. So they will max fund my index universal life policies. Okay. That's what I use. It works for me. It's tier 1 capital. I actually got licensed. I'd been using it for 3 years and I finally got licensed last year, and I built a team in all 50 states to help people. Okay. So you can set up an appointment down below. So I'm max funding my index universal. Here's why for me. Okay. I love security. My principal is guaranteed. It's insurance. Insurance has been around for eons. If insurance collapses, tier 1 capital, get ready for a zombie apocalypse. Okay. It also has market-like returns. I'm comfortable with 6 to 7% returns, but also if it's set up properly, if it's set up properly, the agent's not trying to maximize their commission. Okay. You can borrow against that policy tax free. Okay. You borrow against the policy to buy another asset. So if crypto goes up, I say I pull $100,000, I max fund my policies. Now I took the profit from crypto, I put it into my policy. And if I choose to, I can now access that tax free, multiplying my money. So the 100,000 that I put in, I can now access the cash value of that tax free, and the cash value is still in the policy. Does that make sense? And if I go buy another asset, say I borrow at 5% and I have another asset that's giving me 7%, I'm netting 2% now. So now my money has went from crypto into an insurance policy. Now I'm making money off that money. So now my money is earning three ways. I made profit in crypto, I put it in insurance, and then I buy an asset that has a net of 2%. I'm now making money on top of my money. That's how you multiply money. Okay. We got precious metals. We're getting into real estate for tax liabilities. And then again, my thing that makes me the richest man in the world is my relationship with God. I feel whatever you believe about what I'm about to say is I'm knowing in this. Everything I'm doing is divinely directed by God and Jesus Christ. 100%. I don't go to a church. I don't say you can't go to a church, but I don't go to a church. I believe where two or more gathered, that's church. This is church. Us having a conversation about God and talking about higher frequency and doing things to protect our family and not being a Christian because you go to church on Wednesday and Sunday. I'm a Christian because of my actions. Okay. I'm a Christian, Christ-like, because of my actions, because I love God with all my heart. Therefore, I love humanity as I love God. I treat others as I want to be treated. Okay. And I pull the log out of my eye before I put the straw to yours, because that's why I don't respond to haters or people that come at me the way I believe in Jesus or God, because I don't know. I don't know you. So why would I even respond to your negativity? You don't break bread with me. You don't have a conversation with me. You don't know the actions and behaviors I do besides what you hear on this video. So why would you worry about another man or woman's opinion of you? You should be worried about your relationship with God, your actions, your behaviors, what's done in darkness. Because what's done in darkness is coming to light. You don't have to go protest. You don't have to play God. God has it all figured out. What we have to do is get our shit together. I'm not worried about Trump coming back. I'm not worried about what Biden's doing. I'm worried about the actions and behaviors that I'm going to do on January 11th, 2024. What am I going to do today? Nobody's coming to save me. I waited for a savior for a long time. And so did our grandparents. And so did our parents and our grandparents and our parents. They thought the rapture was coming. And their grandparents thought the rapture was coming. We thought the world was going to end in 2000 with Y2K. We thought the world was going to end with the Mayan calendar in 2012. And now we think the world's going to end. Guys, it's key word. We think, therefore we are. Jesus was teaching you. The singular I, he talks about it all the time. He talked about the temples. He tore it down and it's here. The temples are here. Okay. Tap in, tune in, guys. This is a game that we've been playing forever. Everybody's trying to escape the matrix. You came from the matrix. You created the matrix. The womb in the Bible is the matrix. You're Neo. You're the one. It's your decisions. That's what the matrix is all about. It's a story of the Bible. It's a story of you, of the resurrection. Finding out at the end, oh my God, it was my actions, my behaviors, my decisions. Nobody stopped me from being powerful. Nobody stopped me from being great. Nobody stopped me from building a great relationship with my family. Nobody stopped me from getting my shit together. And I'm only speaking from experience. So if you like this type of content, like I shared, I go deeper into this. If you're easily offended, it's probably not your type of content, but in the what's called in the recommended channels at the bottom of this channel, it's called Refined Integrity. So I'm actually expressing my spiritual side on that side, only speaking from truth that I'm experiencing, right? And so it's rattling some feathers, but hey, it's my relationship with God. It's my relationship with Jesus, but I still love you, right? And I'm not saying that you can't go to a church. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to a church. I'm saying that what we should do is get our shit together, okay? What we should do is take action. What we should do is look at our priorities and where our money is going, right? Because if you tell me you don't have money to invest, but you got a big ass jacked up truck and a boat that you're trailing behind you and an ATV, but you don't have money to invest to protect your family, your spouse is working freaking 16 hours a day. You're working 16 hours a day to pay for a house, a boat, a car, and an ATV. But you say you don't have money to invest. No, your priorities are messed up. Americans' priorities are messed up right now, straight up. We are a godless country. It's not in God we trust on the dollar. That's in man we trust. They manipulated and indoctrinated us to believe in man is God. Man is not God. Okay. God is everything. God is no thing. God loves you so much. Right now, where you're at, God loves you. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to do vain repetitions. There's no special group of people. We're all star seeds. We're all special. We're all amazing. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Like I said, Refined Integrity is the YouTube channel that I express this a little bit deeper. So I'd love to see you on that side. We're going to go pretty deep on that channel. So get ready to be challenged. Love you. Bye-bye. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together.